if you get a base hit or a home run, which way do you go? First base, okay? God knows the way, so He wants you to go to first base. That's the right way. Mother sent me an email. She asked her son what was the best thing about being down in Memphis playing at game day baseball. She thought it would be the trophy they brought home for winning the tournament. She said, "Mom, it was the 3 points that Coach Hancock shared with me at chapel services." And she also added that he prayed to receive Christ and was baptized.
So far, just this year, we've seen over 400 professions of faith. We've baptized 106 people just this year in just 2 prisons out of the group that we're going to.
We have seen spiritual growth beyond belief. I mean, from some people who started off trying to avoid us to now they're bringing other people to the Bible studies.
Some of them never even heard about Jesus. So it's really great to see them growing in the Lord. Some of them have come to know Jesus since we've been here, so have gotten saved over the last 18 months. So that's been encouraging, and just to see their walk with Christ over these 18 months has been awesome.
When I first came into the mission and they were doing their interviews with me, they asked me what one of my biggest problems was, and I told them my teeth. And they told me about this dental clinic that comes down here, and you know, being skeptical, the first thing I said was like, I don't have no money, how much is that gonna cost, you know? I mean, figuring there's gotta be some kind of catch or something. I haven't smiled, you know, really smiled in probably 8 or 10 years. I don't have to hide my mouth, you know. I'll be able to go up and say, "Hey, I'm Randy Buchanan, glad to meet you," you know. It makes me want to cry. I'll be able to smile.
I think of a guy called Clement. Clement is a homeless guy that we met probably about 15 months ago, I would say. We had some care packages that we carry with us that might include, you know, hygiene items, a t-shirt, an inner shirt, some socks, and I gave this to him and tried to share with him up at Alfred's. And then he told me, wait a minute, it's a little too loud here. Can we go up further in the street? So we went up to the corner of the street, and I shared the gospel with Clement, and Clement made a profession of faith. And every month that we've come down here, we see Clement. Clement's life has changed, his countenance has changed. He now has a job and he works here on Bill Street. He actually was sleeping here for a while, and now he actually has a place. And God has just allowed us to see that transformation over time.
I'm absolutely convinced when I get to heaven, God's going to call my name out, and He's going to point out a little athlete over there that came to chapel services that this church was graciously hosting, and he accepted Jesus Christ as His Savior and Lord. That's why I do what I'm doing. It's all about Jesus.